Hey you guys, I'm Charm. I'm a mindset manifestation and a business coach, and I help entrepreneurs basically organically grow their online business. There's no other really way to put it. So um, I wanted to come on here and share with you guys why being in all these Facebook groups isn't working for you. You know, I see so many people talking shit on a bunch of people who are in a lot of Facebook groups. Frankly, it's none of their damn business, and I'm in a lot of Facebook groups, but I utilize them properly. I personally think this is my way of doing it. To each their own. If you don't like how I market, you don't have to do it. So you guys, the mistakes that I see is that you're just hopping in there just to promote. You're just hopping in there just to spam the shit out of people, drop your link, and then walk away. That is the first mistake that I'm seeing when you guys are hopping in these Facebook groups. You guys are not actually interacting. Am I telling you to spend 200 hours a day on different Facebook groups? No, I'm not saying that, but I am saying it just takes 5 seconds to hop into a group and comment on a couple posts and walk away, right? The other problem that I'm seeing is you guys aren't providing any real value. So the problem with not providing any real value is you're not building any kind of rapport, no kind of relationship. They aren't getting to know you. They're not getting to like you, and they're definitely not getting to trust you, because you hop in there and you think by putting a market research post or, hey, anybody wanting to learn how to blah, 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 join my group. Okay, who the hell are you? Who? So an example of this would be when I hop into other Facebook groups, I like to actually give tangible tips, like tips that you can use, that you can actually implement and actually see results in your business. That's what I share in other Facebook groups. Okay, and I mean, I always tell people when it comes to, because people ask me, well, then how much information do I give? Think of it like this. If you are in the US and you have a Sam's Club or a Costco, then you know that they like to give us samples before COVID. Right? They give us samples and we get to taste it. Now, okay, let's say I tasted an apple pie. Tastes bomb, right? I want more. Now I might go buy the apple pie. But the problem was I needed the sample first. So give them a little sample, a little taste. Then they might go buy the apple pie. That might be a lower ticket product of yours. And if they want your secret like recipe, that's a premium offer of yours. You guys get what I'm going with this? So hopping into these groups and sharing the value, sharing a couple of tips, maybe a story, an empowerment story. Don't just go into these groups and share empowering stories every single day. That's not anything that they can actually use. I mean, yeah, you might have empowered them for 5 seconds of their day, but they can't put that to use and see results, right? So hop into these groups, share something that they can turn around and utilize that will bring them results. And that's what I do in these groups. And I get a lot of people who shoot me messages. I get a lot of people who send me friend requests, and I get people who hop into my group. Okay, and if you guys are not in the magical movement for online entrepreneurs, you definitely want to be in there. So you guys, hop into these groups, share a little bit of value, take 5 seconds to say hello to people, introduce yourself. And you don't have to write a new intro for every single group that you hop into. I'm not saying that. You can have a standard intro that you have saved in Google Docs where you actually wrote out who you are, what you do, what you overcame, a little bit about you, in a selfie. Introduce yourself when you hop into a new group. Okay? Make sure that you are doing what I call visibility posts, which is what I just said, where you go in and you actually give proper, tips, tricks, knowledge, value. Okay? And then the other reason is because you guys are just dropping a link and walking away. I have learned, and I've tried, I've tested out different links, you guys. I get more results when I'm funneling people into a space where they can get to know me more, like my profile or my group, versus just dropping my website link to telling them to buy from me. It's the truth. It's because people want to know, like, and trust you first before they buy from you, especially when you're in the coaching realm, when we have high ticket items, when you have premium packages. So definitely funnel them into a space where they can get to know you more. Okay, so there's nothing wrong. I mean, please, this is my personal opinion, but don't let somebody else tell you that you're crap for being in 100 groups. There's nothing wrong with that, in my opinion. But are you utilizing them properly? Are you actually going in there and giving value? Are you introducing yourself? Are you not just showing up on promo day? Okay. Another great way that I like to show up is when they welcome new members. I like to hop in there and just say, hey, welcome to the group. Because this is me showing up constantly. Usually admin do welcome posts every other day or a couple times a week for their new members. And that's you showing up just to show up, right? And people get to see your face. I make sure that the visibility posts go in the group. And the beautiful thing about visibility posts is one day you will have a virtual assistant and you can create the content and you don't even have to be the one posting. Okay, so make sure you're doing that. Make sure you are showing up in these groups in other ways besides just dropping promotions. And I hate to say it, you guys, but if it's not your group, the best way to promote is to promote funneling them into a space where they're going to get to know you more. Dropping your link. I've never bought from someone dropping a link on a promo day. Ever. Ever. In the freaking how many years that I've been in Facebook groups, I've never bought from somebody who is not the owner of the group. And if any of you guys have and you want to correct me, please let me know. But I have never gone into an entrepreneur group or any kind of group of that. Like a yard sale group. Yeah, of course. But I'm talking about like these entrepreneur groups, these networking groups. I've never actually bought from someone who's not the owner of the group or not the person who personally invited me in. And it's because I don't know you. Don't know you. I have no reason to buy from you, trust that I'm going to get good customer service. So I have learned that in the long run, if you're going to be in these groups and you're going to be in all these different groups and you're going to be networking, you definitely want to show up, give value, show up, build relationships, show up, funnel into your space, funnel into your profile, funnel into your group, and all of those things. And I wanted to touch on this because, my goodness, I keep seeing people hating on people for being in a bunch of groups. Let them hate. If you want to be in these groups, be in these groups, but use them right. Okay, and today I got spammed the shit out of. I give value in the groups. I gave tips on which one? I think it was, I don't know if you guys have seen this post of mine, but it kind of gave like 3 ways to get noticed on social media. I told them to use real results as an example to get, clients. And I gave one other tip, I forget. I give so many tips all the time, you guys. I forget what was in this particular post, but the people who commented in this entrepreneur group, it's literally called Entrepreneurs. They literally spammed me with links. Hey, great tips. Follow me. It was a candle. Hey, follow me. Okay, why are you in my post? To be honest, at that point, I wanted to pitch them my coaching because I was like, you need a coach. But you guys, that's just proof that they're not actually bringing anything to the table. And honestly, they just repelled me because I looked. I was like, what is she selling that she's spamming me? And it was candles. And I was like, you know what? I would have probably supported because I love candles. You guys, you guys should see my Yankee candle collection. But it just repelled me because I was spammed instead of a relationship built, right? So I wanted to share that with you guys. Just don't spam. It takes 5 seconds to drop like, hey, great advice. Let's connect. Shoot me a friend request. And then I might see your candle posts, I might see your makeup post. I might see whatever it is that you're selling post, but you're building a relationship and it takes a little bit of time. It does. So just wanted to say that, you guys, use them properly. I definitely hop into the magical movement for online entrepreneurs. I do a lot of free training. So the magical movement for online entrepreneurs is a beautiful place to be. If you want a community, you guys, and you guys actually want to learn, because you all know I give tips. I tell you how to fix your business, because I'm in the business of fixing businesses and growing businesses. So in there every single Tuesday, I do my trainings. And then on Fridays, I'm bringing experts from the outside. So it's just fun. You get to promote every single Saturday. On Saturdays, by all means, if you want to drop your link, drop your link. You are more than welcome. I have no problems with that at all. But I'm just trying to give you guys advice on how to better get results, right? So drop value. Show up. I'm not telling you to spend hours. You can spend 5 minutes a day hopping into groups and just commenting on a couple posts and walking away. Welcoming the new members in other people's groups. You don't have to spend your life on Facebook to still build good relationships, strong, sturdy relationships. So, and the fact that you're hopping in there and you're giving value on visibility posts, you're hopping in there, you're commenting a little bit every once in a while, and then you hop in on a promo day, and I highly suggest that you funnel people into a group of your own or your profile, right? But I personally think that a group, because they can turn on the notifications to your group and get notified every single time you give all of that value in there, and then you have them forever. They are forever in your group. As long as you resonate with them, they will stick with you. So, and you know what? People are always like, well, how do you know what you're talking about? You guys, I did 12K in sales in 2 weeks. I know what I'm talking about. All organic marketing, no freaking ads, none of that stuff. I know what I'm talking about. I have my own results. I have results with my clients. I do. So it's to each their own. I'm not here to be a dictator. I am just here to share my knowledge with you guys so that you guys can get similar results. All right, so I'm going to drop the link to the group, the Magical Movement for Online Entrepreneurs, and hop into our community, interact, promote. If you guys want to be part of Feature Friday and you want to get booked out to teach a lesson in the group, by all means, let me know. It's a beautiful thing to be able to feature yourself in somebody else's group, and on top of that, I allow you guys to pitch on your Feature Friday and the week that is your week, which will be the week of your Feature Friday. So, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the Feature Friday people back next quarter, and they're going to get interviewed to see how their businesses are going. So I think that's going to be really fun to get insider information to see where they went in 3 months, right? So that is all. I hope this helps. I really do, because I think groups are a beautiful way to organically market on social media if we use them right. Don't go in there and spam the shit out of a poor group or a person who makes a post, and actually build relationships, guys. Like, it takes 5 seconds. It really does. It takes 5 seconds to actually give a shit about another human being versus just spamming the crap out of them and trying to make them buy your stuff. It's a 5-second difference, and I personally rather spend an hour creating really strong relationships than an hour spamming the crap out of 500 people who are now probably never going to buy from me because I repelled them with my spam. So, all right. Once again, love you guys. Join the Magical Movement for Online Entrepreneurs. And if you guys didn't know, I actually have scholarships up right now for one-on-one coaching with me. And you do get a free call prior to having to even sign any kind of contract, because I want to make sure that we resonate with each other and that I can help you in all of the things that you want to do with your business. So if you guys want to book a free call, let me know. Shoot me a message. And the scholarship is in the announcements of my group. All right. Bye, you guys.